with a couple of the man them. Game 3, the Raptors held it down. Some of my pregame was right. You can call me a little bit of maybe I'm a basketball god, but yo, let's get it, man. Let's do this. All right, man. We got
JG,
Jace, and we got
JC,
and we got
Banks, Troy.
Jeez, okay. All right, man. Yo, the Raptors won. Must-win game. They're down 2-0. They won that game. Now the series is 2-1. Talk to me about the game, man. How'd you feel when you were watching it?
I was surprised because, to be honest, like the way the game kind of started, I thought Milwaukee was going to take it. I knew that Toronto had to take it, though, in order to stand a chance. But overall, I was surprised. I was kind of cheesy, went to double overtime, but we got it done. So we got the W. I can't be any happier than that. We go to game, was it 4? We're going to take game 4 again and wrap it up in 6.
Jeez, wrap it up in 6, man. Yo, when you seen the game, man, Kawhi balled out. Kawhi played 52 minutes, man. Talk to me a little bit about that. It's kind of crazy.
man, that's too much minutes, man. Too much minutes. But if Siakam hit those free throws, he wouldn't have to play those minutes.
You know, he was just, I was like, damn near play an hour a night. And he was like, my bad, I'm lying. I'll make the free throws next time. So that's just finished.
So, like, we need help from other guys. The bench got to come, correct? Marc Gasol need to be better. Ibaka got to be better. Just need a better all-around team effort so you don't got to put in all these minutes.
Fred, man, we're going to talk about Fred because, you know, we just talked about the Raptors bench. Norman played big. Well, let's not. We'll talk about Fred later. Norman played big. Norman had a big game. I've been saying this whole, I guess, series that Norman needs to play a little bit more. I believe in Norman Powell because they need someone to be an aggressor. It can't be Kawhi all the time, right? So talk to me a little bit about Norman's performance yesterday.
Yo, to be honest, he did what he did. He did more than I expected. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily expect Norman Powell and Van Vliet to necessarily come out and score 20 points in a game or anything like that. But like I always said, if we get at least 10 points from each one of those guys or something along those lines, that's more than enough. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, like, those guys won't even be playing big minutes. So anything that they contribute when they come on the court is going to be a big help for the Raptors, especially when Gasol and Siakam are not on their game. Missing big free throws in the games, but in terms of Powell, like, he did his thing, so I can't really be upset with how he played yesterday. I think he did a good job, especially defensively.
Right. So the motor of the team. Well, I guess we could say we can debate if he's a motor or not. Kyle Lowry, you think he's the motor of the team? Motor of the team?
Yes, yeah, I'll say that. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so Kyle Lowry, the motor of the team. He had an okay game yesterday. I think he shot 4 for 7.
Yeah.
Had 11 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah.
Marc Gasol became alive.
Yeah, he almost had a triple-double. Can't lie, Marc Gasol actually played nice. He had like 5 blocks. He had like 16 points, 12 boards or something like that. So, like, once you get 5 blocks, I mean, that's pretty good, man. Especially going up against those centers. He didn't get fouled out like some of our players, but we're not going to get into that. Okay. And, Gasol had a good game. He stepped up. Him and Powell finished with like 19 points, so that was good. But the rest of the bench has to step up, though.
The rest of the bench. Some of the starters got to step up, too. Danny Green has disappeared.
And I think yesterday, to be honest, I don't think Lowry got enough shots. I know he missed what? When did he get fouled out? The end of the third? Fourth quarter? Fourth quarter. So I don't taking 7 shots, and you're supposed to be like our secondary scorer. Then I understand even if you fall back and you allow Siakam and Kawhi to control the game, you still got to take more than 7 shots. You know what I mean? And like his 4 of 7 shooting is not even a reflection of how well he played, because he did miss his first 3 shots of the game. He didn't miss after that. So he was rolling. Unfortunately, that's how it goes sometimes with the whistle, and you get put out of the game. But I think that he would have had a bigger impact if he continued to play in the fourth quarter. And I think he was a huge part of the game yesterday. So.
Right. So, defensively yesterday we locked down Giannis. I'm going to say we didn't lock him down. He's a defensive monster. But you know what I mean? I think he had, 12 points. He couldn't really talk to us. It's the other X factors. I feel like every time we play them, there's always one guy that kills us. You know what I mean? First game it was Brook Lopez. Second game was Ilyasova. Now it was Brogdon and George Hill. What do these guys got to do defensively to slow those other role players down?
It's just like communication and rotations. Like that last block at the end of the game that Siakam got, like there was good rotation all around the floor. So when all these guys is flying around on defense and they're communicating, like their defense is A1. So you just got to keep doing that, and everyone got to contribute. Like Lowry's a good defender, Siakam's a good defender, Gasol a defensive player of the year. Kawhi, probably best defender all time. Like, we got great defenders on the floor, so they just got to work together as a unit. And there's no reason that Brook Lopez should be dropping 30 on your head. Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Yesterday, the Raptors balled out. We had maybe, I think, 6 guys in double figures. Last game, we had 3 guys in double figures, right? If you look at the numbers on the Bucks team, what's crazy is that, I don't know if you guys realize, but the Bucks still out-rebounded us.
Yeah.
Can I say something with that?
Of course you can say something.
I was gonna say that, and then I just looked at the stat sheet and didn't even realize it was that crazy. But Greek Freak had 23 rebounds.
That's insane.
So even though you shut him down offensively and he shot a poor percentage, it doesn't matter when you grab 23 rebounds. He could have shot 20% for the game. But when you're grabbing offensive rebounds and you're grabbing defensive rebounds and you're getting 23 rebounds, bro, really taking that in, that creates so much second chance opportunities for his team. You're grabbing defensive rebounds, that's creating fast break points, all kinds of stuff. So it's like, it's not good, bro. Like, I'd rather him score 15 points, 20 points, and have 11 rebounds. 23, that's unacceptable, and I think the Raptors need to do a better job rebounding. Like, look how you have Brook Lopez rebounding the ball. He hasn't been rebounding all season, and all of a sudden Ilyasova's grabbing rebounds. Like, so we won yesterday, but like I wasn't impressed with the win. I think we needed a better effort from everyone, bro, and we need to play grimy basketball. We
don't have any of those grimy guys on the team, though. That's the problem.
Siakam's that dog.
With those guys like that, you know what I mean? I think we have some of the guys. Just the mentality's not there. It's Nick Nurse.
What? Did you hear that? I don't think you heard that. Did you hear what he said?
Nick Nurse, I'm not gonna lie, Nick Nurse, you're looking pretty trash right now, bro. Like, I think he's a decent offensive coach, but outside of that, like, I don't think he has that many like plays in his back pocket. Like, I look at a coach like a Brad Stevens. Like, I'm not gonna lie, even a Mike Budenholzer, how you pronounce his name, whatever. We don't care about your name. Budweiser, we're calling you Mike Budweiser. I don't care what your name is. I mean, we don't respect you, see? But these coaches seem to have like some plays out of their back pockets, like, you know.
This is fresh.
He is fresh, and I'll give him that. Like, this is his first time getting here to this team to this far in the playoffs, whatever. So I'll give him that. Like, he's doing a pretty decent job with a new superstar player. Getting him integrated into the playoffs and stuff like that is really hard with your role players, but I still feel like he should just have a few more. How long has he been an assistant coach with the Raptors? I don't even know, but he's been here for quite a while, so I feel like you should have some plays of your own, you know what I mean? But
do you think he was ever scheming for his opportunity?
Oh, you're undermining, what's his name? The last coach, Dwayne Casey? Nah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. That guy, yeah. He was just waiting in the background, but yo, coach of the year.
My time's coming. My time's coming. All right, so yo, what do the Raptors got to do for Game 4? Because this is a huge, pivotal game from us. We're down 2-1. We do not want to go down 3-1. I know with the team we have, we can pull an upset like the Warriors. You know what I mean? When they got beat, when they're down 3-1. But we ain't gonna talk about the Warriors because we ain't Warrior fans out here. Yo, what do we got to do for Game 4, man? We got to win.
Gotta hit these tray balls. Like, last game, I think we hit 17 trays. They only hit 14. So if we could outshoot these guys, then we know we could keep up with them. Because at any point in time, these guys can just erase leads. Because they hit trays like Warriors. So if we hitting trays and we playing defense, like, we got this game.
What do you think we got to do for the next game, man? What's the key to the game?
I was gonna say that it's hitting threes and rebounding.
Big key, rebounding. Give me a key, man. Give me a solid key.
I would say our aggressiveness and our effort, because once we like, I think that's why, like, when you call Larry our engine, like, I think that's why he is our engine, because like once Larry comes out there with their aggressiveness, I think the rest of the team follows suit. Kawhi is going to be Kawhi. He's always aggressive. He's a great defender, but I feel like when Larry really steps up and shows his aggressiveness, guys like Van Fleet can step up, Powell will step up, because then they know, like, this guy's going all out, like, we gotta, you know, do something. And yeah, so we gotta reciprocate it, man. So aggressiveness, I think, is key for us.
I'm gonna say coaching and substitution. You got to make the right substitutions. All right, man. Cheers, your boy, Mr. PVO, man. I just want to say thank you guys for watching our YouTube channel where we talk about the Raptors and get the experiences from our fans. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.